And just like that, we are on part 2 of the Japan trip. We are now in Kyoto, so we just took a quick little, well, I guess above ground subway train. What would you call it? Train?
Yeah, train.
Train to Kyoto from Osaka, midday on the 18th, right? Or no, yes, on the 18th. We're gonna check into our Ryokan, which is a one-night stay tonight, more of a traditional dinner Ryokan stay as well. I think we might have, do we have like a hot spring or?
I think it's like an onsen, like fed,
onsen,
like hot tub thing. I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna try to film of that, just to be like respectful of them, but do have 3 days after that as well in Kyoto before we head to Tokyo. So pretty pumped. It's definitely already a different vibe as far as we can see, like when we're walking. It's, I don't know, a little bit more nature, a little bit less busy. There's like a river walk down there. So yeah, pretty pumped to be here, and basically we'll check into the hotel, catch up with Jamie and Frank, who are a little bit ahead of us, and see what we got in store. Squad. Alright, so we've made it to the Ryokan. We are in, yeah, there's Jamie, room number 18. So funny thing, they didn't let us, or well, not they let us, they asked us to take our shoes off. So we got slippers, and even the slippers come off before we actually come into the actual room itself. So front door, when we come in, so we got like the shoe area, or well, slipper area. We come in, I assume like a living room. We've got a toilet, bathroom, living room, Jamie, doors. Yeah, I don't even, I'll say we haven't really looked in these yet. Looks like, do they have a shower? Okay, yeah, looks like we have a shower, bathroom, and then toilets in a separate room, which is kind of cool. Toilet in there. Some more wooden slippers, bidet. We got the living room, and then, I don't know what we call this, like dining bedroom, because it's where, I guess, where we're gonna sleep. We'll have dinner here tonight. Pretty cool view outside, a lot more, I guess, I would say, I don't know, less city-like, more urban, or no, rural.
All the buildings are all seem to be capped at a certain number of floors, kind of like DC.
Yeah,
like, there's not like high buildings here. It's all
major skyscrapers. We got, yeah, tea and cookies they welcomed us with, and then I guess more tea over there. So yeah, basically we're gonna do, what's it called to go in the bathing? Is it called
onsen?
Onsen, so like a hot bath, pretty much, right? Like a hot tub, hot bath, hot springs. And then we're gonna come back and have dinner at 6. And I guess we're gonna get kimonos eventually too. So yeah, made it to Kyoto. Kimonos in the closet, which we put on after the onsen. And yeah, dinner eventually. We just did our dinner. Absolutely amazing. So much good food. I took pictures of it, but I didn't want to film because she was constantly coming in and coming out to serve us the meals, or the dishes, I should say. I don't know. Yeah, or courses. Course is the right word, because there are, I think, I want to say like 10 courses, but so much good food, lots of seafood, lots of fresh seafood. But yeah, now we had just an onsen, which is basically a hot spring. It wasn't a real hot spring, it was a fake one. We got cool kimonos to put on. So we have the kimonos. She came in, showed us how to use these. And then while we were gone, they also turned the dining room, or I'm gonna actually go this way, dining room into our bedroom. So we've got 4 beds right there. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do, because I don't think it's maybe like a little after 7, maybe a little bit more close to like 7:38. I think we might watch like some sort of like classic Japanese movie, maybe some anime, a potential Studio Ghibli movie. We're just gonna hang out. I just beat the guys back from the onsen because I started to get really warm in the hot tub. I noticed that one thing when I travel, I don't drink nearly as much water as I normally do. So getting a hot tub made me feel pretty dehydrated and kind of flushed. So I left, I came back. I'm still warm now in the kimono, and I'm just trying to drink some water because I did feel a little lightheaded since I don't drink enough water when I travel, or at least relative to at home. Because at home, I'm slugging water like nobody's business. When I travel, I just notice I don't drink as much. So I'm gonna go ahead, drink some more water, probably wrap up today here for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, Ryokan, super fun, amazing dinner, classic, I guess, Japanese Ryokan. Great place. I'm glad we did this. We were kind of on the fence about doing this or not, just as far as like a new hotel in Kyoto just for one night and then go someplace else. But honestly, so far so good. Cool little experience here. The onsen, the hot spring, all that good stuff. But I'll set you guys down, pick you up tomorrow. And that is a wrap on our stay at the Ryokan. So we are headed out, all cleaned up, slept on the tatami mats here, just had breakfast. We did well, I guess 3 of us did a more Western style breakfast, eggs, bread. I think, yeah, do they consider the ham, like the little deli meat, the ham? Yeah. And then some coffee. Jamie did the Japanese style, which was, I mean, it looked like so much food. And then we went ahead, just walked out a little bit, tried to check out some stores, but they're all pretty much closed until like 10 a.m. Nothing really opens too early. We're going to check out, drop off our bags to the next hotel, and then maybe go find some temples or something to look at. But keep you guys posted. That's a wrap on the night 1 in Kyoto, or I guess stay 1 in Kyoto. First official stop in Kyoto, I guess aside from the bar at a hotel we went to the other day, is the Kyoto International Manga Museum. Pretty cool. They pretty much have, I would say, up to 2005 it looked like? Yeah. And then a few other more newer ones, but everything from the original manga when they were just pictures with long text, the newer stuff, which is pretty cool. Got to read through some of the animes I've seen, because I don't really read manga all that much, but it's kind of cool to see the actual images that the animes are based off of, the stories. But now we're going to head, honestly, I don't know, but go ahead. We'll see where we head. I think there is a temple or something close by that we might be going to. Yeah, pretty cool to look through all those. Just, I mean, basically, essentially a library of manga, which is cool. And then some information about the artists, things like that, and how it's changed over the years. But where are we going next?
Imperial Palace is right.
Now we're going to the Imperial Palace, just up the street, so walk down that way. And yeah, it feels amazing out too. The sun's out decently, I guess 50-ish, but the sun's out, which makes it super, super nice. And yeah, we'll head down there. We made it inside the Imperial Palace. It's really, really big. It's absolutely massive, definitely bigger than Osaka Park or the Osaka Castle Park. I think they said it was a little bit over 5 kilometers north to south, a little bit under 5 east to west. So absolutely massive. And then, I mean, really, really cool. They have a garden, they have ponds, all these traditional kind of trees that are really cool. And I will say the weather's perfect, so nice day to walk around. It is massive. I'm just what do people do with all this? I mean, yeah. A family can only be so big, right? Why do they need, so I guess they have attendings and just need something to host events. That was a lot of things. It was this building was just to host public events, private events, stuff like that. But I don't know if we're gonna looks like the route kind of ends here, and then we'll head back out and get up to something else. Just had lunch at Fire Ramen. Actually, really cool experience. You can tell it's kind of made for social media. They have little phone or places to hang your phone and get the actual visual of the fire ramen being placed in front of you and the oil being poured on top. But regardless how gimmicky it was, it tasted really good. Ramen was good. I got the, gyoza, fried rice, all really, really good. And then the fire was, honestly, it was just cool. It was I would say the hibachi, onion fire on steroids. And we got clips of it. I'll kind of overlay. So good food, smooth experience. And now we're gonna head to another castle. Castle, right? Something like that.
Palace,
castle around the block. And eventually head back to the hotel to check in around 3. But yeah, good stop. Glad we made it. And yeah, we found it on TikTok. So shout out TikTok. We decided to skip Niji Temple. It was an admissions fee and it was super, super crowded, and it's close to our check-in time. And guys just gonna go ahead and put their feet up. I decided to walk to 7-Eleven and get a smoothie after lunch. This is probably my favorite thing about Japan so far. I mean, I know it's kind of oh, dude, it's just a smoothie, but the fact that I can get a fruit smoothie for $2 at any 7-Eleven, pretty much. There's been a few that don't have the smoothie machine, but this thing's $2. It's just so convenient. I absolutely love it. This is smoothie number 9 of the trip, the first one in Kyoto. So Oh, I didn't pass it yet. Okay, so hotel's down here. I think we should sit in the lobby for like 30 minutes, check into our hotel, and then tonight we have a food and walking tour, something pretty fun tonight. And yeah, here's choose another smoothie. And last thing before I head in the hotel, actually probably my favorite part beyond the smoothies is the fact that you can walk everywhere. I absolutely love the convenience of not needing a car, aside from the luggage, to move the luggage from a hotel to the hotel, be able to walk everywhere is the best thing in the world. And my favorite part of the trip, we easily gain 20,000 steps a day, sometimes 30, and I just like the convenience to be able to walk everywhere, regardless of kind of where you're going, what you're doing. Living in a city is pretty cool, or at least visiting a city. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably read a little my book and just hang out. We have made it into our second hotel of Kyoto. Quick little room tour. We can't really actually see everything. Room tour, or house tour. Have you guys seen that guy on TikTok? House tour, speed tour. But yeah, bed, tatami mat. And we've got bathroom.
Which has its own washer and dryer.
Washer and dryer over there. And then Frank got some Kit Kats at, this was from Don Quixote, right? Yeah. Don Quixote. This is a thin mint flavored Kit Kat. I don't know if it'll zoom in because I'm trying to focus on my face. There we go. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Okay, so mint chocolate chip ice cream. He also has an apple pie. They said it tastes exactly like an apple pie. So let's see what we got here. Looks pretty dang accurate, I will say. Rather minty. Let's see. That's really good.
We got shitty
Like
Kit
James
Kats.
said.
We got shitty Kit Kats at home.
This is exactly kind of like a Girl Scout Thin Mint. Not as minty as I thought it was going to be. A little more mild, but in a good way. And a classic Kit Kat wafer, which is just absolutely delicious. Mm. Wow, that's good. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. And we have a night drink walking food tour tonight. So we're going to hang out here for a while. I'm currently reading Morning Star. And this is the third book of the Red Rising trilogy. Absolutely love it. Just haven't been able to read too much because I haven't been able to read on like planes and cars. I get motion sickness. But yeah, probably gonna read a couple chapters of this, and then we'll head out for that walking tour. On my way back from the night tour, which I'll tell you more about on the walk home, we did find. Oh, you guys are gonna know this from if you watch the Kyoto vlog or the Osaka vlog. That this bleach, I want Ichigo or Grimmjow. I've gotten Aizen, I've gotten him, her, and her. I'm gonna give myself 5 chances. That is the absolute max, 5 chances to get them. Oh, there we go. So let's see if I can set you guys up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, 5 chances, or at least all the coins I have, which I think should be about 5 chances. Hopefully we can get it. Let me go ahead and pull out all my coins, got a lot of them. It is like $2 a try. I really want Grimmjow more than anyone else, but we're gonna go ahead and see. So 1, 2, 3. Fingers crossed. I doubt it'd be the first try, but you never know. Okay, so I don't think I have this person yet, but yeah, okay, it's not one of them. It is, I don't know if this will open up. And this is my form of gambling. Rather than going to a pachinko bar, it is this dude. I don't know if you guys can see that. This person, so not what I wanted. All right, so that's 1 try. We're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna probably speed this up. Not that I'm gonna drop them. I don't know if I'm gonna keep any of these that aren't. I really want Grimmjow. Grimmjow. Okay, oh, some chick. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. But, again, not the one we wanted. Two, 3. I don't know if this thing's rigged against me. Okay, now I think I've gotten every single one but one of the ones I wanted. Open this up. So something to do with long hair. Hopefully the odds are gonna be in my favor. All right, looks like I actually need more coins, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back searching for Grimmjow, and I don't want to say I'm not gonna stop till I get it, because I need to have a limit. Like I'm sure just gambling right now at this point, but I mean it is relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. I'm not buying other stuff at the moment. Come on, let's go. Let's fucking go. All right, we're putting the money away. That's enough for this today. 4 tries. I almost stopped at 3, but we finally got him. Let's go, Grimmjow. This probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you guys, but one of my favorite characters from Bleach. So freaking cool. All right, so it took me 4 tries, but finally got him, and we're gonna call it there. That is, just so stinking cool. Only took me, I think, 7 or 8 tries in total, so this little guy is worth $16 now to me. But more than anything, I feel like I've won the game. I'm debating going one more just for Ichigo, because I think he's cool, but honestly, as far as these go, let's see. Oh, sorry. I've gotten her twice, her once, Grimmjow once, Aizen once. I like Aizen. I got him once, her once, him once, him once. But yeah, have yet to get one of these 2, which I do like, but Grimmjow was my goal the whole time. We got him. We're calling it a night. We're going home. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It is pretty loud, but I am riding a little bit of a high right now. Feeling like I won, which, I mean, it's kind of why the games get you, right? That's why the gacha machines are, I actually don't know why they're called gacha, because it's G-A-C-H-A, gotcha, something like that, but obviously in English it sounds like gotcha, like I got you to spend money on this thing. And I did definitely spend a little bit, but it was kind of fun. It was like my form of gambling. And I'm so pumped I got Grimmjow because he's my number 1. And I was like, oh, if I get Ichigo, I'll stop. And I was gonna say to myself 5 tries. I think I said 3 earlier in the kind of vlog. My trip here is like 3 a day max. But I said, you know what, while we're here, I haven't been able to find this Bleach one too often. So I went with 5 tries, got it in 4. Pumped I actually kept going because I really wanted him. And it's actually cool. And I currently have, I have Zoro on my little keychain here. But I'm definitely gonna wear Grimmjow tomorrow because that was pretty exciting. But we also did a KYOTO night tour, which was really, really fun tonight. Jamie, Nick and I, excuse me. And it was a guided tour through Kyoto. So there was some information, some history, but I really want to be like respectful of the guide and not like film her and the other people that were on the trip, which by the end of it, they actually found out. I think we talked about like, oh, what we all do for work. And I was like, oh, I actually like make fitness content. And one of the people had actually gone through a body fat loss transformation. She mentioned she had lost like 12 kilograms, so shout out to her. I don't know if she'll be watching this, but they were super fun. They're from Brisbane, Australia. They were visiting, or I guess traveling as like a brother and sister, and then they're each respective, I guess, partners. So they were really, really nice, got along very, very well. Our tour guide was great, and we did kind of like a sit-down dinner with a couple drinks, went to a standing bar for a couple drinks, and then got some dessert. And it was just a really fun experience, because I think the cool thing about tours, we also did one in London last year, is you can kind of turn your brain off. Like, we spent so much time planning this trip, figuring out where to go, what to do, and they basically do all for you, right? So they take you to 3 different spots that you would have to otherwise research on your own. They tell you what to order, they give you options. It's just very cool, and yes, it's a little bit more expensive than doing it all yourself, but the ability to just, like I said, just turn off your brain, listen to them, learn about it, have a local take you through it is really, really cool. That's gonna wrap up our first full day. Yeah, first full day in Kyoto, a really good one. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna wake up pretty early. I'm gonna head this way, I don't know, honestly. I just need to go this direction, so any street will get me there. But yeah, tomorrow should be fun, doing some temples early in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Like I said, didn't really bring up my camera too much, but I had some, I took some photos of the food that we ate, and then obviously on the way back, I saw that Bleach gacha machine in the window, cross the street just to check it out, because I will say the gachas got me. I'm a little bit addicted. When I have Grimmjow, I'll probably wait till the next like cool one that I see or an anime I really like, because I've seen a few, but I really like the keychain aspect of things. But yeah, that's all. I'll end you on day 2 of Kyoto, and see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, I lied. Last thing from today, day 2 in Kyoto, is a banana smoothie from 7-Eleven. This is number 10 of the trip, number 2 in Kyoto. See you tomorrow. It is now day number 3. Well, I guess technically second full day in Kyoto, and made it to Sanazaka. And then, I mean, there's a ton of different like temples, pretty cool view behind me. And then actually that's a pretty cool view as well. You can kind of see a temple tucked away back there, but kind of like, I guess, up the hills or like up into the mountains a little bit. So we walked up a pretty cool street, and then just so many, there's like the main temple, which we think is Sanazaka, and then a bunch of like little ones and gates and stuff like that. And then Kyodero is up a little bit further. So I am not sure if names in Japanese are hard enough to say, much less understand, or I should remember. But it's a pretty cool area, and we did get up here at like 7 a.m. ish. Just try to beat some of the crowds. But there are look like some like field trips and stuff like that as well. But really cool. I mean, just how much like detail it has, and like amount of wood, and then how perfectly symmetrical everything is. Like it just looks like very, very well done. I'm sure any architecture major would be their mouth would be watering. It's just, yeah, it's just very, very cool. And I would say, I assume pretty well kept in like the traditional sense of it's like the original things, not too much changed. But yeah, really cool area to kind of explore early on before it gets too busy. And just nice to kind of, I don't know, get outside of the city for a little bit. So we're going to keep wandering around, maybe find some food at some point. But Jimmy and Frank stayed up a little bit later, so they're not with us at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to hang out and explore a little bit. Couple updates that we got incorrect. So we think Sanazaka is just like the area we're in, but it's the Kizo-Mizo-Dera temple, and then I assume they're all different kind of buildings. The main like big 3-tier building is Sanju no To. So that's the 3-storied pagoda, which is like the main kind of like a center area. Most of the photos are on this place. But yeah, really, really cool. Buses are gonna drive by, or vans can drive by, so it's kind of loud again. Yeah, that was probably the coolest, I guess, like you would say, like architectural thing we've seen so far. I guess cultural thing we've done, which is really, really cool, because I know that Kyoto has a lot more temples. And yeah, I think we're just gonna walk around. I don't know if anything's gonna be open though, because it's still so early. So we'll kind of see if we can stumble upon something, or maybe things do open a little bit earlier because more people are coming to the temple. But yeah, overall, I mean, these are kind of like an overall map of where we were. So yeah, lots of buildings, but yeah, basically came in down here, kind of walked around the main pagoda back here. This is also like pretty famous. Took some photos, walked kind of off the map, came back, and down here. Surprise, we're at another temple, or I guess this one is technically Ryokan Kwanan? I'm not sure, but it's a tribute to an unknown soldier from World War II, those that fell in, I guess, during the war. And it's super quiet. Nick and I were, funny enough, the first ones here in line. It opened at like a weird time at 8:40, but essentially why we stopped here is because we could see this giant Buddha from our walk down from the other temple, and we're like, oh, let's go check that out. And we found out, oh, it opens at 8:40, and we just kind of walked around a little bit before this actually opened. But yeah, it's pretty cool. They gave us incense right when we walked in, and there's like a bunch of little temples along the way. So I will say one thing: we saw a big map like the city. There are probably hundreds of temples everywhere, so that's one thing where it's like you can't hit them all, but we're kind of do any that are in our path that look cool. Maybe do a museum or something like that, be able with Jamie and Frank. So there's just loads and loads and loads of temples. Also, I think Nick will have more spiritual energy and good goodwill and good fortune coming home with us, because he stops at every single like shrine, puts in like the $1 or $2 or the 1 or 200 yen, praise, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just am not super like religious. I mean, spiritual, like good karma, stuff like that. But just kind of like, I don't know, amusing. I'm like, he's gonna come back with so much like good juju back to the States after praying and taking part in every single shrine and things like that. But yeah, it's very cool. Like I said, it just, there's so many temples that you can't hit them all. So I think we're gonna try to do the big ones, and then I mean everything has like, I mean even this, they've got like windmills that with like fortunes on them. They've got just hundreds or thousands of these Buddha. I guess I don't even know, like, oh, Buddha with children on them. So just an absolute a ton. But I mean the coolest thing, oops, didn't mean to do that, is the giant. I think they said, what would we say, 80 feet or 90 feet tall and like 500 tons. Was it hollow on the inside or was it, did you go inside?
Yeah, you can go inside it.
Okay, so it is hollow on the inside, so I guess you can go inside, but still, they said about 500 tons and yeah, about 90 feet tall. And it was made in 1955 because we were kind of curious, like, it looks like really, really nice. Like, how old can that be? And it's definitely a newer thing. But we're going to walk around, maybe meet up with Frank and Jamie to the museum. And then just, yeah, keep kind of exploring, but it's very, very quiet relative to like Osaka. When we first walked in, it was dead silent. So, yeah, very cool though. All right, so after some temples, a little hungry, and Nick's waiting over at Matcha House. So we'll try that too. But I walked by this little stand, and it seems very busy. And I've seen these before quite a few times. Looks like I think it's like a rice dumpling with like a sweet kind of sauce on top, but very unique, very chewy. I thought the sauce would be like a lot sweeter. It's kind of like, it's a little bit sweet, but it's I don't know, it's just, it's good. It's just, I always expect things to be like super, super sweet. It's more of like a little bit of sweetness, maybe a little bit of soy too, like soy sauce. Pretty good. I like the texture. I'm gonna go ahead and give the last one to Nick, but yeah, decent. I don't know if I get it again, but cool experience. All right, so we made it to Matcha House after a little bit of temples this morning. I think we're almost already at 10,000 steps too, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're like 9,976. But yeah, we made it to Matcha House. This is a iced matcha with chocolate. It just looks like a milkshake to me, so that sounds amazing.
It's like something I haven't tasted.
It's like
right?
kind of like earthy,
Earthy. I think that's a good descriptor.
a little herbal.
It's supposed to have caffeine. It's supposed to have caffeine.
I mean, the chocolate and whipped cream is amazing. I don't know how I feel about that. I've never had that like flavor before.
I think I still prefer coffee, but
I'll say that because it's a taste you know. And then we also got a.
it's growing on me.
Oh, I don't want to. Oh, it kind of jiggles a little bit. So I don't want to mess it up. But we also got a tiramisu, which is, it looks like it's maybe matcha on top. I'm gonna go ahead.
Like a powdered matcha and they sprinkle.
Okay, I'll use this one. Hopefully, guys, I'm gonna try to get a good little cross section for you guys. But it's a tiramisu with matcha on top of some sort. Yeah, something like that. So I think even deeper. That's really good. Very creamy. Almost like the smallest hint of, I don't taste much coffee. I feel like tiramisu is not like coffee. Like it's just like kind of like they're replacing coffee with matcha. That's good as well. I definitely like that more than the drink itself, as far as it doesn't feel like as matcha heavy. Take a bite and let me know. It like almost has like a lingering like cheesecake flavor. Tell me if I'm going crazy or not.
No, you're right.
Like, it's very creamy,
Yeah.
moist, but like a lingering cheesecake flavor. I don't know how to describe it. I will say that my favorite bite with the sweet tooth I have is probably gonna be this guy right here. That's really good. This whipped cream, chocolate, hard to mess that up. I think we're gonna meet up with Jamie and Frank here in a little bit, and maybe head to the museum. Not really sure yet. I'll keep you guys posted. Matcha, I mean, 6 out of 10. Not my favorite thing in the world, but had to try it while we're here. I was soft on Matcha House when I was in there because we were like sitting around people and Nick, like the actual drink itself was like a 2 out of 10. Did not like it at all in the slightest. The tiramisu was maybe a little bit better, like a 3.5 out of 10. Just not a flavor I really enjoyed. The best part was once again just the whipped cream and chocolate on top. But yeah, that's just my, I guess, American palate, you could call it. But yeah, this is the temple, and I think this is like the street that has lots of, I don't know if it's like famous necessarily, but lots of pictures and stuff based on that temple back there, which is pretty cool. And I'm heading to meet up with Jamie and Frank, and then Nick went to the Studio Ghibli store, but I don't know where Jamie and Frank are, so I need to pull up my phone. But yeah, I just want to be honest about the matcha. I was a little bit, I don't know, I feel like in general, I'm always a little bit, I guess, politer about things when I'm in the restaurant. But yeah, that was not to my preferences. Let's go with that. Stopping for a little bit of lunch. Just Jamie and I. Frank taxied back, and then Nick, I think, is getting another massage, if I'm not mistaken. But we finished up the Museum of Modern Art. That's one thing we did between, I guess, the temples, and then Museum of Modern Art, and now we have lunch. We did a little bit of buffet. This is Pizza Salvatore, something like that. So a little bit of like, I would say more like Italian cuisine, but we're starting off with some salads. We did buffet style, so we have salads, some pizza, pastas, some dessert. So I'm going to do kind of 3 different kind of, I guess, like courses. Salad, more of like a main. They have, I saw like pasta, pizza, fried chicken, stuff like that, and also some dessert. But we're going to start round 1, salad. Plate number 2, course number 2, we got some pizza and some chicken. You got some pasta? Yeah, I think I might get pasta next, but the pizza looked really good. I think they just came out with some of it. So we got 3 pieces of like a margarita, some sort of just white, and then some fried chicken just for a little more protein. That's one thing I will say we just don't have a lot of here is just protein. Even the like, protein bars are smaller, protein drinks, not much of it. So I'm trying to get as much protein as I can in through meats. Actually, there's a decent amount of fish we've had, but protein's definitely lower than it's ideal. But once again, post-surgery, not working out, not the end of the world. Plate number 2. Plate number 3, the buffet is currently out of pizza, so no more, but I will definitely be getting some more pizza. That was really good. We got some, a little bit of roast beef. You guys can see that roast beef. We got some more fried chicken and a little bit of just like an angel hair pasta. Is it the seafood? Okay, yeah, that's it. Look, a little seafood, so a little seafood pasta. And then we're going back for that margarita pizza. That was definitely the best thing on the last plate. And I'll probably do, this plate. I'll do some more margarita pizza, and then I'll probably do dessert. Wrap it up. One more quick plate of just a pizza. So we got 3 slices. We got 2 margarita and one of the white, kind of like, just white slices from earlier. So we're going to have this, and then I'm going to look at the dessert. It looks like Jamie, how's the chocolate cake?
It's rich.
Is it rich? Okay, so maybe do like, I don't know, a little bit of chocolate cake. Maybe they also have like a chocolate fountain. So I might do like a chocolate fountain. They have some bananas too. So we're going to have this last bit and then just like a little dessert and head back to the hotel. I don't remember, what plate is this? 5? I think plate number 5. Very simple. We're going to have a little bit of banana and a little bit of this chocolate cake dipped in the chocolate fountain, which was Jamie's idea. Shout out Jamie. We'll go ahead and give that a quick try on camera. So we got... Very sweet. Wow, I'm not used to that. I think we haven't had sugar like that in a minute. Very sweet, but I will say I have the biggest sweet tooth sugar craving there is. So that hits the spot, considering I haven't really had too much of that lately.
So funny eating cake on a stick.
Cake on a stick. I had to dip it in chocolate, so cake on a stick. That's going to wrap up this meal. We're going to go ahead and just, walk back to the hotel. Probably a nice 20-minute walk, post-digestion walk, which is great. That crying baby. Aw, poor kid. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and head back to the hotel and see you guys there. I might actually probably get a smoothie on the way back, too, because I haven't had any like fruit or vegetables today. So we get a smoothie, and I think we might do the ichi. I don't know. My brother might make a reservation for us for dinner. I'll keep you guys posted on that. On my way back to the hotel, Nick actually texted he was going to go to an Otter cafe and also found a really cool anime poster shop. So basically kind of steered off instead of going back to the hotel, came and met Nick, and there were some really cool like one-of-one original artwork from different animes. So, and they were obviously very pricey for being one-of-ones. It was really cool to see. They had like more of the, I would say, that was the first place that has had animes that I've seen a lot more of. Like other ones have been older animes or different things. Even the Manga Museum wasn't older. There's like, I would say like, I don't know, kind of new gen. There's like Bleach, there's One Piece, there was Black
Clover.
Clover, there was just all the stuff that I'm currently watching or have watched more recently, which is really cool. So that was awesome. Nothing, I mean, there's a really cool one-of-one Yami that they had, but it was like $450. and I don't love it that much, but it is like a one-of-one, which is pretty cool. And then we're just kind of walking around thinking might find an Otter cafe, maybe able to go in and kind of see what that's like. But yeah, some of the one-on-ones were really cool. They had Full Metal. Yeah, basically every anime I've seen was like in there. It was super cool. Yeah. So Japanime Art Gallery. Yeah, really cool. And like I said, most of the animes that I've seen were in there. Hunter x Hunter was also really cool. They had a lot of those because that's the very first like anime I kind of fell in love with and got me hooked. So that was cool to see. And I think we're around the corner, and we'll kind of, I'll keep you guys posted. Obviously, hopefully get some footage of the Otter Cafe if we find it and it's open and we can do it. I don't know if you need tickets or anything, but find out. Yes.
There's been a lot of otter feet in there, dude.
Stickers time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you come here. Oh, here. Look.
Sorry.
Everybody's shooting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
So cute.
If you like, please subscribe our YouTube channel.
Yes, good boy.
I will give you a sticker like this.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hungry.
If you like, you can move over.
We did end up doing the Otter Cafe. We found it after a little bit of searching because it's not very clear. Sometimes there'll be buildings with like multiple floors and all you see is one single sign. And it's really hard to tell because we can't read the actual sign to know where it is. So we actually had to walk around for quite a bit. Then went and got a 7-Eleven smoothie and a water. And I also checked, there is an Anytime Fitness gym just down the block. So this is our hotel actually behind me. And just down the block, it's 2,000 yen, which I think is about, let's see, I think like $13.50, $14, which isn't too bad. I'm very much considering doing that tomorrow because today it's already, I think, a little past 3. I think we're gonna just go back to the hotel. I might just like chill for a little bit, put my feet up. But then tomorrow we have our omakase and sake pairing, and it's gonna be a lot of food. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is like tomorrow at some point, I don't think we have a crazy busy day. We're gonna do the bamboo forest. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna do lunch maybe at Nishiki Market. And before dinner, maybe I go and do a quick workout at the gym because A, $13 isn't too bad for a day pass. Outland, you could learn a thing or two. So maybe I do like a $13 day pass, get a quick upper body pump because I will say I'm definitely not training legs. The fact that I'm still recovering from surgery post legs, maybe I'll do some leg extensions or leg curls, very light. But maybe do a full body workout so you work up an appetite for the omakase because I know it's gonna be a lot of sushi on that specific course. But yeah, we did the Otter Cafe, super cute. We had a 2 otters while we were there. One was wasabi, and then it was wasabi's dad, Oake, or I think O-A-K-E, something like that, Oake. Both very cute, and they're very friendly. We had got to feed them, things like that. And it's kind of one of those things like I'm kind of like I feel guilty, like I don't know if I should have done it. Like it's like, but it seemed like basically their pets. The staff were they were loved by the staff loved. What should I say? The otters loved the staff too. So it's really cute. And now we're back. Like I said, I got a smoothie. Frank unfortunately has a little bit of a knee injury. He's not feeling great, so we're gonna go head up, hang out, and maybe do dinner on. We're gonna do something local, or maybe drive there because Frank's a little bit worn down. But we don't have any dinner plans tonight. The reservation is for tomorrow, so tonight we're gonna chill, just hang out, maybe get some snacks to try. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, I think this is smoothie. I think 3 of Kyoto and 11 of the trip, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But yeah, I'm glad we found a gym. I'll probably use that tomorrow, do an upper body workout, just something to do. Since I do miss it, I do crave it a little bit, and there's definitely some time in the day to do each of those after like the morning of kind of busy sightseeing. Like right now, I could go to the gym. Honestly, I'm pretty tired, a little fatigued. I want to read my book, and then I'll go ahead and plan on doing it tomorrow before our omakase. But we'll head inside and see you guys at the next thing. Alrighty, we've made it to the bamboo forest. It's really quiet in here, so I'm gonna talk pretty quietly. But last night we went and got dinner, nothing too crazy. I didn't really pick up my camera, take any photos, and then walked back to the hotel afterwards. And yeah, nothing too crazy. So officially, I guess day 3, or I guess 3rd full day here in Kyoto. We got 1 more tomorrow before we head out. But yeah, we're in the bamboo forest, and this place is massive. I've never seen bamboo this big. I mean, There is a house over in Hyde Park though that has bamboo, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal in Ohio just because that gets spread so much. But here, I mean, they're probably 50, 60 feet tall. You guys can see the tops of them, and just super, super dense. Like they're everywhere. But they definitely, I guess, like trim it back a little bit. But pretty cool area. It's also cold this morning with no sunlight in the forest itself. But like, glad we got here early before. I mean, there's already some crowds, but I'm sure it gets absolutely hectic later on. So yeah, we're just gonna walk around the bamboo forest, kind of explore a little bit. I think there might be like a temple or two in here as well. And then we'll eventually find maybe some coffee, something like that. But yeah, I forgot to completely like log out yesterday, but started day 3. Just left the bamboo forest. Honestly, not as big as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like miles and miles and miles. We'd be walking forever and getting super lost, but it was probably maybe like a mile in the full loop of like going all the way up to like the view that overlooked like into the mountains and the valley and then back down. But still really cool. Obviously we don't have any, I mean, we have little bits of bamboo in Ohio, but it's very sporadic. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be there, but it was pretty cool. Good views, lots. It definitely got busier as we left. So I think a lot of people just come in there just to, I don't know it's there, see it. They've seen it before on like TikTok, Instagram, get a photo, and then leave. But yeah, it's a cool way to walk around. And now we're gonna go check out a garden and then maybe a monkey park we think is close by. So we're gonna try to check out one of those. But yeah, overall forest was cool, but I thought it was gonna be so much bigger. Now that's a bad thing because we just have to spend like all day in there trying to explore. So nice to get that knocked out of the way early. And yeah, check out the rest of, I don't even know what, do you know what the area this is called? Like within Kyoto? Arashima area. And see what else we can get up to. We've made it up to the monkey park. It was a little bit of a hike, but they're kind of just roaming everywhere. And there is a little cage, I guess, we can feed them from. But I mean, even right now, they're just like, I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. They're just like chilling, just kind of along the around on the roof up there. They've got some like rolling around in the grass and stuff as well. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we have to go in technically to go into the cage if we want to like feed them or get closer. But they're just kind of everywhere. It's a really cool view as well. So glad we made it up here. I mean, hikes are always, typically, almost always lead to cool views or cool things. So glad we were able to make it up. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, they're just like chilling on like rooftops, picking at each other. Grooming. There's some like little ones. They're all over the place. Hey, buddy. You're so cute. Think I come. There is 100% like a dominance hierarchy. You'll see like if a big one comes by, some of the smaller ones, or I guess just certain ones will just like duck out of the way or run out of the way. But oh my gosh, yeah, they peel it. Well, some peel it and some just straight up eat the like the whole shell, and some just eat the nut specifically. But they're just hanging out. Let's see. Oh, see that one? He just downed the whole thing. Sometimes they eat the whole thing, and sometimes they peel it. Let's see which one. What's he gonna do? Oh, yep, he's gonna peel it off.
See, personally,
There's another one in there, dude.
he's like, what do you mean?
There's another thing. I don't. He's not gonna. Oh, maybe he's gonna notice. Oh, there he goes.
He's following me. One more.
All right, Nishiki Market. Here we come. That looks like it's gonna be mayhem. All right, so we got our giant crab stick. I mean, like, I hope this is real. This thing's huge if it is. Holy crap. That's the biggest like crab leg I feel like I've ever seen in my entire life. That's nuts. It's really good. Perfect. So we are at the Nishiki market, and this is I think the first time I've ever had A5 Wagyu. So, no, you're okay. A5 Wagyu skewer, and Jamie just had one, said did not ask for salt. So I asked for no salt, but he did heat it up. Let's give it a try. A little chewy. Let's get another bite. That one's better. That is so like rich, like just so fatty. But I mean, I don't think I have that good a taste to know the difference. So, like, could you tell the difference on yours? Like, it's like good steak, but
It just tastes like great steak.
yeah,
It tastes like the nice part of the meat. It's super savory though.
very savory, very
Very
fatty, very chewy. I would say it's just great steak. And we also got some more gyoza. These things are just probably my absolute favorite. We got these at the market over in Osaka. I forget the name of that market right now.
Donbury.
Donbury Market? Was it the market? Which Donbury?
That's where we got it when it was raining.
No, the actual market itself that you and I ate
I
at.
can't remember the name of the market. off the top of my
But
head.
regardless, we're gonna have some here too. But good. I love that they crisp it up on the top. It's nice and crunchy. Also,
Sorry.
oh, you're good. Also, we did walk by a bakery, so I'm definitely going back there after we eat this. Get something a little bit sweet. But yeah. So we were at, what is it called again? Oh, the City Bakery. Walked by this on our way in, but we decided to go with some more savory stuff, and then the sweet. And with my sweet tooth, we had to go big. So we got the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. We've got a dark, or just a regular chocolate chip cookie, and a chocolate croissant. We're gonna go ahead and go with a chocolate croissant. So, oh, look at those layers. Looks so good. All right, let's take a big bite.
I can hear that crunch.
Very flaky, good lamination, buttery. Next, last name, yeah. Making a mess over here. Got the oatmeal
Very
raisin. Very, yeah. I kind of like it. I think it's gonna make it like a bit chewy. Let's see. I love an oatmeal raisin cookie. That's really good. And then lastly, how is it? Chocolate chip?
Delicious.
Oh, it is very firm.
Heavy on flour, heavy on sugar.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more brittle. I will say, I do like a soft chocolate chip cookie, but let's see how it tastes. Taste is amazing. Ben, our little brother, would love that. He's such a firm, crunchy, hard chocolate chip cookie guy. Tastes amazing. Not my preferred kind of texture of a cookie. I like it a little bit softer, gooier, a lot more butter, but still really, really good. But that is what Nick got. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my croissant because this thing is amazing.
It needs milk.
We've been just hanging out, walking around, doing a little bit of shopping since the market. Nick ended up getting a very cool one-of-one Hisoka drawing and sell for an actual anime, which is dope. Jamie did some dress shopping, or that's not dress shopping, clothing shopping. And then I've just kind of been hanging out, wandering around. I haven't really done any gacha machines. I got a smoothie. I don't know, add that to the counter at some point. And I found a gym I'm gonna go to. I'm not gonna film anything because I don't want either get in people's way, get kicked out. I don't really have a tripod, so basically every clip would be just you guys on the ground, which I don't think would be great. But trust me, when I get back to the States, there'll be so much more gym content coming. I'm gonna keep this mostly to travel content, but I am gonna go to the gym. There's a Life Fitness for 2,000 yen, which is about 13 bucks. So I'm gonna go up these stairs, do the workout. I'll see you guys afterwards. Like I said, there'll be loads and loads of gym content coming soon, post-surgery. But right now, I just wanna put the camera down, get a quick workout in, listen to some music, and yeah, work up an appetite before the Omakase tonight. Cleanest gym I've ever been to in my entire life. That was actually insane. Everyone wiped down their equipment. Everyone was quiet, respectful, re-racked their weights. They even put the pin that you use like on the pin machines, wherever weight they're using, they put it back at the very top, like to the lightest weight there is. Every single time, every piece of equipment was in place. They would even take, they had like cable machines, they would take like the rope attachments off and put them back on. I mean, just the level of respect for the gym was insane. I'm like, dang, like I've never seen that at any gym ever in my entire life. Even like privately owned gyms back in like the States, never seen something so clean, spotless. Everything was black, no dust anywhere. And wow, it was just good to work out. Still not push myself too much. I did a little bit of leg extensions. I did like leg extensions and leg curls, very, very light, just to get a little bit more so like stretching on my legs since we've been walking a ton. Not really doing too heavy, just kind of a stretch. We did, let's see, chest supported rows, lat pull downs, chest press, chest fly, tricep extensions, incline curls, and shoulder press. So pretty much full body, but I would say like mostly upper body. The legs weren't really all that heavy. And now we have the Omakase in about an hour. So I'm go back up, see what the guys are up to, shower, change, head there. Did work up a little bit of appetite, which I'm pumped for because we have that Omakase coming. Hopefully I can film some of that for you guys. Once again, like at the fancier restaurants, I feel weird pulling out the camera like vlog, but at least take pictures of everything and talk about it. But yeah, super pumped I was able to go to the gym, worth every single penny, or I guess every single yen. And yeah, now I get to head home. Need to go change, shower, and yeah, just like a wow experience of how nice that gym was, how clean it was. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for the Omakase. Showered up, fitted for dinner. One thing they did mention as far as I think maybe some photography, but I don't think I can film. So I might just take some photos and then just kind of enjoy the meal, and I'll talk to you guys afterwards. That was actually amazing. I'll be throwing up some pictures too because Nick took some pictures. I actually ended up taking, putting my bag away, so I had my camera or my phone. So I will definitely have Nick send some pictures. Oh, there's a gacha machine. I might have to actually check that out. But I have my mic on for a reason because that was a 100% hit rate in the sense that every single bite, every single dish, every single piece of sushi he served us was absolutely amazing. Unlike the yakitori, the chicken, that was kind of hit or miss, like I said, 60-40. This was a 100% hit rate. Absolutely amazing. I'll throw up, I don't know if anybody's ever in Japan, I'm going to recommend it to my parents if they come a little bit later next year. It was one of the best experiences, super cool. It was just 6 seats, so it was a very small, intimate gathering. So it was 4 of us and a couple that was on their honeymoon. So good. Like, cannot recommend it. It was very expensive. I think it ended up being like $350 a person. So just like FYI, like it was crazy expensive, but I think it was worth every cent to the fact that we're in Japan having the sushi. Just yeah, 100% hit rate, absolutely amazing. So highly recommend if you ever can do that or get to do that, definitely do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna walk back. Some of the guys, Jamie and Frank, they've been going to bars every night. I'm gonna walk back, maybe grab a sweet treat on the way. I'm gonna check out this gacha shop in case there's anything cool as far as like anime stuff that I like. It's kind of been hit or miss as far as the gacha machines, but I always like to look on the way to and from. But I'll definitely post the actual, what's it called? He gave us like a little actually business card. I'll post that. Oh, there's the couple. Have fun, guys. See ya. That actually ate with us, and I'll post up the card of the actual restaurant itself. It was amazing, 100% hit rate. Best dinner we've had in Japan. Best dinner I've had in a very long time. There's Jamie right there.
Hi, big
going
fan,
to bar.
big fan.
But yeah, really good dinner. Absolutely fantastic. We did a sake pairing. All the sake was good too. And yeah, we'll see you guys just tomorrow. I signed off too early. I did find a gacha of the bleach, and the entire time I've been doing them, I've been trying to get Ichigo or Grimmjow. I've got Grimmjow, and I was like, you know what? I'm walking by, had a little bit too much sake, so I'm like, low in ambitions, might as well try it again. Very first try, we got Ichigo. So now we have Ichigo and Grimmjow, the initial 2 I wanted. So that's absolutely fantastic. The fact that it literally took me just one more try and I got Ichigo just shows that, yeah, my intuition was good. It was a good decision. Once again, like that's my kind of shopping has just been like gacha balls, which I think are fun. It's kind of like my form of gambling. So as much as you pay for like the actual thing, it's also entertainment. But now we got Ichigo and Grimmjow, and that's like the only gacha I've seen of animes that I personally love. So now we've got, oh, you guys won't be able to see this. Now we got Grimmjow and Ichigo, so I'll throw Ichigo on the fanny pack or whatever, crossbody tomorrow. So yeah, signed off a little too early. First try, we got it. Now we're gonna head back, just do a little post-meal digestion walk on the way home. And that's gonna be a wrap on day 3 of Kyoto. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I think Nick and I are gonna go see some more shrines and temples. Jamie and Frank might sleep in. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good end of the night. It is now the morning of day 4, our final day in Kyoto. We are at Fushimi Inari, I believe. the kind of like, I guess, the shrine and temple that has like the 1,000 gates that you walk up, like the all orange. So we are just made it inside like that main building, and then we're gonna assume just kind of walk up. See, it is like 6:30. We got up around 5:30 to get here pretty early, so we can like wake up, shower, change, things like that. Just Nick and I, Jamie and Frank, I think are templed out. They might do some museums, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and walk around. Basically, I think it's like a very, very long road, like over 1,000. So I don't know if we'll go all the way up, but we are here early enough. I feel like that we can kind of go up the regular route, not be overcrowded, things like that. But yeah, I'll take some cool videos, and then yeah, last day in Kyoto. Slowly working my way up. I mean, basically I'd consider just pretty much like a morning hike, just like through a temple and a ton of these torii gates. I mean, they said over 1,000, and I believe it. It's very jam-packed, but as you get higher and higher, the crowds kind of thin out. So I'm kind of glad I decided to kind of, I guess, skip some of the sightseeing at the bottom so I can work my way up. I can do that kind of stuff on the way back down. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, so made it to the top, and now just circling back down. So basically there's like one main path that leads up to like a pretty cool view of like the city, and then there you can like circle around the mountain to get a little bit of a higher view. And at the top, well, not higher view, just a little bit higher on the mountain, but at the very top it's just another temple. Yeah, I think it's a temple, not a whole nother like view of the city. So just basically did the loop, well, I guess half the loop, and now we're doing the other half on the way down. So basically it divides into left and right. Last pick the left, and now we're heading down on the right side. But yeah, like I said, I mean, tons and tons of these torii gates all over the place. And now I think Nick might have taken like an even different route, so I think he's on like the different side of the mountain altogether. Because I did go a little bit ahead. I was like, I want to get away from all the crowds to start, and I can work my way back down slower, and I can kind of get a little bit higher faster. So that's what I did. We're gonna head back down to that kind of main point, figure out where Nick is, might try to find his like location on Apple Maps, or find my friends, see if I can identify where he is, and we can meet up. Also, what blows my mind is there are vending machines all the way up here, and I have no idea how they got those up here to begin with, because I don't see any like, I guess, ways for them to drive a truck up here. It's mostly steps, so I'm like, somebody had to carry vending machines all the way up here at some point, and that probably was hell on earth. But I guess they probably wouldn't fill them, but it's still probably super heavy to try to get vending machines all the way up here. Just funny to see them at the top of like a mountain, essentially. That would never happen in the States. But yeah, on the way back down. Quick update for you guys. So we went to what was it called again?
Fushimi Inari, I think?
Fushimi Inari. So the like the torii gates, yeah, 10,000, I guess. I think I was saying 1,000 earlier. It's 10,000 torii gates. We did that very early. It was really fun. It was like a nice morning hike. We came back and we crashed. Nick and I both, like, we sat down like, oh, we're just gonna rest for a little bit. Oh, it's right here, Nick. We're both gonna rest for a little bit, and then we'll just head back out, maybe go to Nara, see the deer, whatever it is. Both ended up crashing. Still very tired. It's like 2 p.m. We're like, do we go to Nara? It's like an hour, I think, hour bus ride there. Have to be an hour back, so 2-hour round trip. Just like basically feed some deer. I was like, maybe. And then Jamie came back in the room and had some food, and he had McDonald's of all things. and Nick and I were like, what should we do for food? Like, we have kind of been like kind of sushi'd out, or I guess like, I don't know, the traditional Japanese food out. So I think we're gonna get some McDonald's, hang out with Jamie, and then maybe just like, I don't know, stay local tonight. But we are kind of not gonna go to Nara. I don't think I'm missing out too much. We're gonna go ahead into McDonald's, and I'm probably gonna get like a triple cheeseburger, but we'll head back to the apartment, or not the apartment, the hotel, and show you guys everything we get, because yeah, I'm craving some Western food. As you guys saw, went to McDonald's. We got a chocolate milkshake. We got a triple cheeseburger. Let's take a quick look at this guy. Oh yeah, nice and sloppy per McDonald's. We got we got some edamame and corn. Also listed in the menu. I was like, oh, little vegetables. Edamame, one of my favorite vegetables. And then also some just chicken strips. So we got 2 of these chicken strip bad boys. I will say, in general, just craving something more Western. I don't really eat McDonald's regularly, well, pretty much ever. But I did want a cheeseburger. It's convenient. It's right next door. And hopefully I think it's a little bit cleaner than we have at the States as far as like what they legally can use in terms of ingredients, things like that. Let's give the milkshake a try. It's also very thick, and they give me a paper straw. That's not really been too helpful. Yep, tastes like soft serve vanilla ice cream that happens to have a little bit of chocolate sauce in there. Let's do, oh, thank you. We got some ketchup. Nick got some ketchup for us, which is awesome. Let's see, so we got some ketchup. We'll try a little bite of everything for you guys, and then finish off my end. So, chicken tender, nothing too crazy. Actually, pretty good. Different than their classic like McNugget. I feel like the McNugget is very specific texture and consistency. This looks like it actually has some chicken strips in it. Or not chicken strips, but actually lines of chicken strips. Versus like McNuggets if I just mushed. I don't see a spoon. Do you have a spoon? I don't think you have a spoon either, but
Sorry.
no spoon. We'll go ahead and just, I don't know, funnel some edamame and corn. Tastes like this might have been frozen at one point, but some vegetables are better than none. And lastly, the triple cheeseburger, which I was like, I'm throw 3 patties on there, get a little bit extra protein. Nothing wrong with that. I will say that actually does taste pretty damn good. Classic cheeseburger. Like, I guess I haven't had McDonald's in so long back home. I would say this tastes very similar if I had to guess. But, yeah, not too bad. We got a little vegetables as well. So, see you guys at, honestly, don't know what we're going to do. Maybe watch a movie, hang out, but probably nothing too crazy. You guys posted. Final dinner in Kyoto. Jamie found this little Spanish spot. Let's see. So far, we've got some tapas. So this is taking me straight back to Spain last year. Got some bread. We got some jamon. We got some cheese. We have some paellas coming. And yeah, some beers as well, celebrating Jamie's purchase. A nice new watch.
What is that doing up here?
Yeah. But yeah, it is a little restaurant just basically around the corner from the hotel. Jamie found us walk back today. And I'll be honest, like, we had a lot of seafood so far. I'm sure we'll have more in Japan. But I was like, I love the fact that it's protein. We got chicken, shrimp coming. Just, yeah, this is kind of like stuff I absolutely love. Tapas-style dinner. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to dive in. This will be a final dinner. But I will say I might get an Oreo McFlurry tonight. I know I had McDonald's for lunch. I had chocolate shake. I was like, go. But I was like, they had Oreo McFlurries. And I was like, I haven't had that ice cream that I've trying to been fine, like the Creamia before. So I might very well stop at McDonald's later on. But I'll keep you guys posted. If I do, that's what I'll do the outro. Otherwise, yeah, excited for dinner. Wrapping up the Kyoto vlog here. Didn't really do too much this morning. Just went and got a little breakfast. Came back, packed up. Now we're headed out, going to Tokyo. So I'll see you guys next video in Tokyo. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys next time. Peace.